We are about to begin the English class. Please everyone start the cameras. Good afternoon, dear students. Thank you all of you for being here. This is Mr. Maurice. I'm pretty happy to start a new week with you. Today it's Monday, 22nd August 2022. By the way, I don't know what's going on with the Google form, but well, I have some students that have already complained that they cannot register the attendance. So once again, please I'm gonna share the link on the chat box, so please everyone click on it and register the attendance, please. There you go. Please, if you have an issue or the problem, please try it again. Click on the link and register your attendance. By the way, please, dear students, as I always says, each class it's being broadcasted on YouTube, so please start your camera. Please, everyone, start the cameras. Thank you, Natalia. Melanie, Hector, Angie, please. I need you to keep your cameras on. Thank you, Angie. Okay, dear students, it's time to begin the English class. In this week, we are going to study about another tense. This tense is past. Yeah, we're going to study again past, but in a different way. From this week on, we're going to focus on present perfect. We're going to start about the present perfect. Probably some students may confuse because this word start with the word present, but it's actually no present. It's past. For the better understanding, I'm going to share my link and also my screen, and you will see what I'm talking about. So please give a minute. Can anyone confirm? Can you see the PowerPoint presentation? Thank you. Okay, dear students, I need someone to help me out with this. Melanie, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Melanie, are you there? No, Melanie's not here. That is the problem, dear students. That's the reason I ask you to keep your cameras on. Because I don't have any idea if you're there or you're not there. That's the problem. Remember, in this model, I will need your participation every single class. No participation. Hector, tell me, are you there? Can you hear me? Can you participate or you cannot participate?
Present perfect.
Thank you, Hector. So give me a minute. I need to put on my headphones. There we go. Perfect. Hector, I want you to read what you see on the screen.
Half. Half.
Hector, I repeat, can you see The PowerPoint presentation?
Present perfect.
Yes, keep on reading, please. Thank you.
Have. Have.
Mm-hmm.
Must. Past participle.
Thank you. Okay. Well, this is the tense that we're going to study during this week. Present. And then the word perfect. Present perfect. Probably you said present. So we're going to study something about the present. No, we are not going to study anything related on present. This is actually past. Okay? This is actually past. It's no present, it's past. Okay? So, let's move on. Okay, let me stop. This is not the correct way. Please give a minute. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay, Melanie, good afternoon.
Ay, Miss. Disculpe que no
How are you?
Me tocó congelar la máquina.
Okay, no problem. Melanie, I want you to read this for me, please.
Yeah. Use the present perfect is used to talk about situation and event that look place at an infinitive time in the past. The time at which the event took place or when the situation existed might not be known or may not be important.
Thank you very much, Melanie. But for the next time, please, we have already studied how to pronounce correctly the regular verb in past. Remember, this word is used, not used. Be careful. Okay? So, yes, this is the way that we can use the present perfect tense. Basically, we're gonna use the present perfect tense to describe an event in the past. In the same way that we learned the last week with the simple past. Okay, I want you to focus on this picture. Okay, please, everybody focus on this picture. This one. Well, the way we use the present perfect, you see the word past and you see the word present. So the present perfect tense is between past and present. Past and present. Alright? Let me stop this for a while and let me show you something else. Please give a minute. Okay. Angie, could you read this for me, please?
He has forgotten his name.
Alright, thank you very much. Well, this is an example about the present perfect. You see? This is the way how can we work with the present perfect tense. Take a look. Okay, Genesis. Good afternoon. Could you please read this for me? Genesis, can you hear me? No? Come on. Torres, Diana, good afternoon. Thank you. Good afternoon, Diana. How are you? Could you please read this for me?
He has finished all his work.
Perfect. Bring it on. So, dear students, we have two different examples. As you can see, this is the way that we're going to start it about the present perfect tense in this week. Now, let me stop. So far, dear students, we have two different structures to talk about past, pasado, alright? So, in this module, or during these days, we're going to start it about the past, how to describe the past. In the previous classes, we studied the simple past tense, okay? So we can describe it using regular or irregular verb. And then today, we have started learning about the present perfect. So we have past perfect, present perfect, past, present perfect. Both structure can we use to talk about the past. All right, for the better understanding, I will show you another PowerPoint presentation. Please, if you have any question, let me know it. So please, give a minute and I'll show you something else. There we go. Natalia, could you please read the exercise number 1 for me?
Can you decide which verb for incorrect?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the zoo yesterday. I had been to the zoo yesterday.
Thank you. Melanie, could you please read the number 2 for me?
When you have eat your dinner,
Mm-hmm.
you can go and play. When you eat your dinner, you can go and play.
Good, thank you. Let's move on. Hector, could you please read the number 3 for me?
I have loved my pencil during the last lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I loved my pencil during the last lesson.
Good. Interested. Well, so let's continue. Another one. Angie, could you please read the number 4 for me?
Why for me? I haven't found my coat on yet.
Mm-hmm.
Why for me? I didn't put my coat on yet.
Bring it on. Thank you very much. Okay. I will show you something else. As you can see, for each exercise, in the number 1, 2 examples. Exercise number 2, 2 examples. Number 3, 2 examples. And the number 4, we have 2 more examples. Take a look. This one. I went to the zoo yesterday. This is the simple past tense. Okay? This is the tense that we have already studied in the previous classes. Okay? I went to the zoo yesterday. Look. You see? Esta es la estructura que nosotros estudiamos las primeras clases. Pasado simple. Recordemos, el pasado simple se lo denomina cuando la acción y el tiempo ha concluido. What is the action? Went. What is the time? Yesterday. So both action and time finished. I went to the zoo yesterday. You see? Perfect. So what about the other one? I have been to the zoo yesterday. Interested. Let's move on to number 2. This is the tense that we now working on. The present perfect. Melanie, could you please read the number 2 for me?
When you eat,
This one, the green one.
when you have eat your dinner, you can go and play.
Bring it on. Read this one, please.
Your present perfect sentence here.
Correct. So you see the difference? The first one is the simple past, whilst the exercise number 2, we have the present perfect tense. Okay, relax, dear students. Remember, this is the first class. Esta es la primera clase que estamos teniendo sobre el presente perfecto. Relax, take it easy, breathe. It might be a little bit confused at the beginning, but you'll understand, I promised. Let's go back. Number 3. Hector, could you please read the number 3?
I lost my pencil during the last lesson.
Read this, please.
Use simple past tense.
Correct. Let's continue. Diana, could you please the number 4 for me again, please? Diana, your microphone is off.
Why for me? I have put me post on it.
Good. So far, so good. Now, take a look at this one. Okay. So here we have two different tenses. Okay. Aquí tenemos dos tiempos diferentes. Tenemos pasado simple, algo que ya hemos estudiado en las clases pasadas, y lo que estamos presentando el día de hoy, que es el presente perfecto, the present perfect. Dentro de mi primer punto, estimados estudiantes, yo necesito presentarles su forma. Acabamos de ver su uso, te estoy presentando su forma. Ya vamos a ver su significado, que en otras palabras, pues, vamos a ver cómo lo vamos a utilizar. ¿Ok? En la número 1, I went to the zoo yesterday. Eso es pasado simple, tenemos la palabra yesterday. ¿Ok? And in the exercise number 3, let me check the exercise number 3. And the exercise number 3, we also have the simple past tense. You see, I lost my pencil. Lost is a very simple past. So the number 1 and the number 3 is past simple. Tanto el ejercicio 1 como el ejercicio 3 es el tiempo en pasado. Quiere decir una acción y un tiempo ya concluido. Pero ¿qué sucede con la 2 y la 4? Natalia, number 2 y number 4, ¿qué tienen en común? ¿Podrías de pronto ayudarme? 2 y 4.
En la 2 y en la 4.
¿Qué puedes ver que tienen en común?
Que tienen una misma acción al pasado, pero que no concluye.
Okay, yes, correct. Another something else that you can see they have in common? ¿Qué más tienen en común, Natalia? That's correct. The thing you said is correct. Okay, Natalia, I want you to read this for me.
El verbo,
Okay, read this for me, please.
have,
And then,
18,
now, number 4, read this for me.
haven't,
And then,
put,
yeah, you see, have, eaten, haven't, put. So this is the structure. Now, let me stop and let me go back again. Please, try to understand. As I said, is a little bit confused at the beginning, but the present simple tense describe an action that started at some point in the past, but the time has not finished. No yet, or is not important, or we don't know. That is the present perfect. Okay? I repeat, present perfect is an action that started at some point in the past, but the time is not finished. Okay? Melanie.
Hi.
Okay. Listen very carefully, Melanie. Tenemos que el presente perfecto es muy parecido al pasado. ¿Te acuerdas el concepto del pasado? Que era acción y tiempo. ¿Qué decíamos sobre ello?
Es algo que ya pasó.
Ok. que representa oración. ¿Qué otra cosa debía haber terminado?
¿Cómo que se llama? Finalizado lo que sea, lo que es una acción.
Ok, acción, action finished. ¿Qué más?
¿Qué más?
Lo que vimos, yesterday, last month, 3 years ago. ¿Cómo se denomina eso?
El tiempo.
Correct. Entonces tenemos action, time finished.
Ah,
Past simple. Ok. Action, time finished. Okay. Jesus Christ, come on. Let me share something else. I think I will need another app to try to teach you in a different way. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Good. Okay, this is what we have already studied. Action, finished, and time, finished. Period. This is past simple. Okay, our objective for today's class is this one. You see, present perfect is our objective for today's class. And present perfect is this. Okay, now let's move on. Let me pick up another student. Let me see. Nestor, how are you? Are you driving now?
Dígame.
You driving or you are not driving now? No? Okay. Nestor, could you please read the first part for me again?
Léase ahí.
Sure.
Past simple. Action finish. Time finish.
Period. Thank you. Angie, thank you. Again. Read all this for me, please.
Present perfect. Action finished. Time no finish. And no time. Time no needed.
Thank you.
Nude.
No problem. Okay, time no needed. No problem. So can you see the difference? Genesis, can you see the difference between these two tenses? Genesis, can you hear me? That is the reason I need you keep your cameras on. I have no idea if you there, if you live, if you remain or you are sitting. I have no idea. You don't want to speak. Remember, it's quite important for me the participation during the class. This is English. This is not mathematics. You need to practice. You need to keep on speaking every time. Here, there's no exercises. This is English. And I need you to speak. Okay, let me pick up another student. Jesus Christ. Okay. Diana, can you hear me?
¿Podríamos responder?
Okay, Hennessy, thank you. Tell me. Can you see what these two stands has in common?
me dijo sobre la diferencia, una diferencia entre las dos.
Ujú. ¿Qué tienen en común? Te lo resalto. Hay dos tiempos. Este que ya practicamos y este que estamos viendo ahorita.
Lo común que tienen es que en ambos ya terminó
¿Qué ha terminado?
la acción.
Correct. Ahora sí, ¿qué es lo diferente?
El tiempo.
Tell me, what about the time?
Que el tiempo no termina en el presente perfecto, en el present perfect.
Correct. Okay, thank you. So, time in the present perfect, the time no finished o unknown time es un tiempo que se desconoce or definitivamente el tiempo no es necesario. Okay? So basically, we have this. Past simple and the present perfect both have action finished. In other words, it's past. Okay, so let me stop and let me go back to the previous PowerPoint presentation and I'll show you. There you go. Let me look for the PowerPoint presentation. I'm sorry. Okay, I think it's this one. There we go. I'm sorry. Guys, this is level number 4. Recuerde que eso es el nivel 4, último nivel. No deberíamos. We shouldn't be speaking in Spanish. Okay, let me share my screen and you tell me. Can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I need a volunteer to read the exercise number 1, please.
I have worked very hard this year.
Bring it on. Let's move on. Letter B. Diana, thank you. Read the letter B for me.
The students have worked hard.
Recuerda, Diana, no es work it, por favor.
Work.
Correcto. Héctor, please read the letter C. Héctor, no se vaya, por favor. ¿Dónde se encuentra?
Sí, mister.
Letter C, please.
Alex has worked very hard.
Okay. So, in other words, this is the statements. Mi pregunta una vez más. Melanie, ¿qué tiene en común estas tres oraciones?
El have.
Correcto. Have. ¿Qué significa have? Vamos haciéndonos acuerdo. Ustedes vieron esto en primer nivel.
Como tener.
Tener.
Ok, perfecto. Muy bien. Tener. ¿Qué otra cosa tienen en común? Vamos, necesito su participación, por favor.
El verbo que esté en pasado.
Ok, correcto. Entonces tenemos dos cosas. Have y un verbo que está en pasado. Perfect. No problem. For me it works. For me it really works. No problem. Ok. Vamos a centrarnos en algo que ustedes acaban de decir. El verbo. Perfecto. Ok, let me go back. Let me go back. And let me show you. There you go. Remember, I need your participation. Okay, so in here we have 3 different columns. Aquí tenemos 3 columnas, ¿verdad? Presente, pasado y la que me interesa a mí, la última, participio pasado. Observa la última que está en negrito. Past participle. Nosotros En el tiempo anterior practicamos presente y pasado. Present and past. Past, los verbos en pasado, ¿verdad? Tenemos la primera columna que nos dice simple form, la forma simple o el presente de estos verbos. Néstor, por favor, ¿podrías leerme los 3 primeros?
Finish, stop, wait.
Correct. Let's continue. Genesis, could you read please the other 3 verbs, please?
See, make, and put.
Correct. So we have 3 different verbs. 3 for regulars. Tenemos 3 regulares. And 3 for irregulars. Como ya nos han separado, tanto los regulares como los irregulares, pues los regulares son, entre comillas, más fáciles. El pasado. ¿Verdad? Listo. Aumentamos simplemente de finished, finished. Stop, stopped. Wait, waited. Y lo que me interesa aquí, el participio pasado del verbo. A mí me interesa ahora la segunda, y en estas clases que vamos a tener me interesa mucho más la tercera columna, participio pasado. Como usted está observando, los verbos regulares, pues, fáciles, entre comillas, o el argot popular, abaca. Porque se escribe en pasado y el participio en pasado, lo mismo. Y se pronuncia lo mismo. ¿Ok? Natalie, por favor, pronúnciame, por favor, los verbos regulares. Presente, pasado y participio pasado. Number 1.
Verbo regular.
Yes.
Finish. Finished. Finished.
Okay, remember the ED is sounds the letter T. Finished is T. Continue. Number 2.
Stop.
Pass.
Stop. Stop.
Correct. Continue.
White. White. White.
Okay, Natalia, please. El pronombre o el verbo aquí se pronuncia wait. Recordemos que si un verbo termina en sonido T o en D, tiene el sonido IT. Wait, waited, waited. Perfect. Let's move on. Thank you very much, Natalia. So let's continue. Let me pick up another student. Diana, thank you. Léame por favor los irregulares, presente, pasado y participio pasado.
Sí. Pasado. Didn't.
Continue.
Make.
Mm-hmm.
Made.
Mm-hmm.
Made.
Correct. Continue.
Put. Put. Put.
Perfect. Now, let's continue. Remember, con los regulares e irregulares, aquí tenemos. Cuando son regulares, no pasa nada, lo mismo. Stop, stopped, stopped. Pero cuando son irregulares, sí cambia. Lo que yo necesito que usted, por favor, genere, que es el participio pasado. Go, went, gone. Tenemos otro verbo que es irregular. Take, took, taken. And the last one is another irregular. Aquí tenemos otro irregular. Write, wrote, written. Write, wrote, written. You see? So, this is very important in the present perfect. Take a look. Entonces, este verbo que usted ve aquí es pasado o el participio pasado. Néstor.
Sí, mister.
Escúchame, por favor. Este verbo que usted ve aquí, finished, ¿es el pasado o el participio pasado?
Es pasado.
No. Participio pasado.
El,
No problem, Néstor,
¿Cómo
no
se
problem.
escribe? Es que se escribe igual, creo, ¿verdad?
Correctísimo. Pero ya vamos a ver el por qué es participio pasado. Ok.
Ya, pues, ya.
Como hemos visto, el presente perfecto, este que estamos viendo en este momento, the present perfect, por favor, su definición, nos ayuda a describir un tiempo, una acción, un evento que usted ha realizado en el pasado. Algo que usted realizó en el pasado, pero la diferencia es que en el present perfect el tiempo no es importante, el tiempo no ha concluido o el tiempo no es necesario. Es muy diferente al pasado, donde dijimos que tanto la acción como el tiempo concluyeron. El present perfect no, solo la acción. The action finished. Okay? Now, let me stop. Let me share something else. Hace un momento me dijeron, ¿qué significaba have? ¿Me ayudan?
Tener.
Correcto, sí. En presente es tener. Pero cuando hablamos en present tense, ¿verdad? Sí, have significa tener. Cuando hablamos de terceras personas, tenemos que escribir nosotros has. ¿Qué significa? Tener. Y también en present tense. Ok, para los que se han olvidado, vamos a hacer esto rápido. Have significa tener y has. Estos dos significan tener. Ok, entonces yo describo una posición. Yo quiero decir, tengo un celular. Listo. I have a cell phone. Tengo un celular. I have a cell phone. Mi hermana tiene un auto. You see? Aquí estamos trabajando el verbo have como tener. Pero yo no quiero, yo no necesito, no me sirve el verbo have en estos momentos en modo tener. No lo necesito como tener. Porque esto ustedes ya lo vieron. Yo necesito que este verbo tener en estos momentos tenga otro significado. ¿Ok? Estos dos de aquí, el tiempo que estamos pues trabajando se llama the present perfect. Y el present perfect utiliza estos tiempos. Have y has. ¿Ok? Déjame subirlo. Permítame un momento, por favor. Listo. Estos dos verbos en este tiempo de aquí ya no van a ser tener. Van a ser traducidos por haber. Entonces, si yo hago esto aquí y hago esto aquí, ¿cómo traduciría eso? ¿Alguien por favor me puede ayudar?
Yo tengo, tú tienes.
No, ya no es el verbo tener. Ya lo puse aquí. Ahora significa esto. En este tiempo, el que estamos viendo, estimados estudiantes, the present perfect, ya el have dejó de ser tener y pasó a tener esta definición. Les ayudo. El verbo haber. Por lo tanto, aquí dice he o yo he. Tú has. Diana, ¿alguna pregunta? La noto desconcentrada,
Que me confundí
intentando
ahí.
aprender qué rayos está diciendo este señor.
Me confundí ahí que dice a ver.
Sí, pero es el verbo haber cuando nosotros utilizamos en nuestro idioma. He ido, he comido, he visitado, he estudiado, he leído, he bebido y he estudiado, he escrito, he dormido y todo eso. ¿Ok? Let me go back. Relax. ¿Ok? Entonces, regresemos. I have, yo he. ¿Ok? And you have. Ahora, el otro, como terceras personas, ella ha. Alright? I have, you have, she has. Let's go back. Let me see. Let's go back to the previous sentences. Let me stop. Let me start this one. Listo. ¿Qué dirá ahí entonces?
Él ha finalizado.
Él ha finalizado todo el trabajo.
Correcto.
Todo su
Ajá.
trabajo.
Correctísimo. Él ha finalizado, ha culminado, ha terminado. Eso es present perfect. Como usted observa, a pesar que este tiempo se llama present, no tiene nada que ver con el presente. Se llama present perfect, pero no tiene nada que ver con el presente, es pasado. ¿Ok? Aquí, como usted nota, la acción ha concluido, pero el tiempo no. Porque en este tiempo de present perfect o no es necesario, o no es importante, o simplemente no ha concluido el tiempo. Okay? And we said he has finished all his work. Él ha concluido, él ha terminado todo su trabajo. Present perfect. Now, Natalia, ¿cómo leerías eso?
He trabajado mucho este año.
Correcto. He trabajado, ¿verdad? He trabajado muy duro este año. I have worked very hard this year. Good. Parece que ya vamos dando. ¿Qué dirá aquí? Melanie.
Dígame, ingeniero.
¿Qué dirá Melanie? Ayúdeme si en la primera dice he trabajado. ¿Qué será en la B?
Vendría a ser los estudiantes.
Ujú. Ese have se traduce por el verbo haber.
Estudiantes, ¿qué será?
Han.
Han trabajado duro.
Ujú. Correcto. Ya, listo. Listo, Melanie, no se vaya. Los estudiantes se han esforzado o han trabajado muy duro. ¿Qué será aquí? Mariuxi, tell me.
Alex ha trabajado muy duro.
Can you repeat again, please, Mariuxi? Relax. Speak slowly.
Alex ha trabajado muy duro.
Correcto. Listo. Preguntas. No hay preguntas, interesante. La gran pregunta, para que la redundancia es, profesor, o le digo, estudiantes, ¿cómo es el relajo aquí? ¿Cómo es y cuándo utilizo? ¿Y cuál es la diferencia si yo digo, trabajé y he trabajado? Y usted me dirá, cónchale, la misma vaina es pasado. Si usted me dice trabajé, sí. ¿Y cuál es la otra si tú dices he trabajado? ¿Qué será? ¿Cuándo utilizamos eso y cuándo utilizamos lo otro? Como ustedes se dan cuenta, ambas estructuras es pasado. Trabajé y he trabajado. Ok. Salgamos de nuevo. Let's go back. Ok. Entonces tenemos estos dos tiempos. The present perfect and the simple past. So let me insert this part over here. Please give a minute. All of this. Okay. Entonces, you say in the simple past and present perfect. You see? Present perfect. Los dos tiempos, que ya lo hemos concluido y lo hemos trabajado. ¿Ok? Ahora, estoy aquí, the present perfect, que lo vamos a estudiar esta semana. ¿Cuál es la diferencia si usted dice I saw my friend? Y esta de aquí. Hector, could you please read the first column for me? Hector, can you hear me, sir?
Sí, mister, aquí estoy.
Okay, please. No se vaya, Hector, por favor.
No, sí estoy.
Vamos.
Aquí.
Lea, por favor,
Me quedé intentando.
la primera oración de la primera columna. Simple past. Read it, please.
I sang my friend yesterday.
Correct. Now, read the second one. The second
I
column.
have seen my friend.
Good. Ok, entonces. Primero, por favor, estamos trabajando la forma. Ya sabemos la definition, trabajemos las formas. You see? Here and here. Genesis. Can you hear me? ¿Me escucha? Yes? Genesis, can you hear me? Okay, I'm sorry, Genesis. Okay, listen up. In the sentence number 1, Genesis, we have the two, how can I put this? This is the simple past that we said, in the simple past, remember, is action finished, in time finished. You see? Tanto la acción como el tiempo han concluido, ¿verdad, Génesis?
Sí, profe.
Mi gran pregunta, ¿qué significa so, Génesis?
Yo.
Pasado es be,
Sí,
porque
eso,
estoy
vi.
con yo, ¿verdad? ¿Qué más dice ahí?
Yo vi a mi amigo ayer.
Correctísimo. ¿Qué será acá, Génesis?
Yo he visto a mi amigo.
¿Cuándo utilizamos una y cuándo utilizamos otra? Ayúdanos, por favor. ¿Cuándo tú utilizas una y cuándo o en qué situación tú podrías utilizar la otra? ¿O tú utilizas solo una, Génesis? ¿No?
O sea, para referirme.
¿Cuándo utilizas simple past? Ok, ¿cuándo utilizarías simple past, Génesis? Si tú estás con un compañero, una compañera, una familia y tú le dices, vi a mi amigo ayer.
Para dar más detalles. Para...
Ok. Y este de acá, el present perfect. Okay, no problem, relax. As I told you at the beginning, this is a little bit confused. Yes, it's pretty confused. And let me show you something else. Okay, it's over here. No quiero estancarme demasiado en grammar. You don't need grammar anymore. You have already studied module number 1, module number 2, module number 3. In this one, I need you to practice. I need you to speak only. I don't want it to teach grammar anymore. Okay. There you go. Observe por favor esta imagen que hace referencia al present perfect. Present perfect es básicamente una actividad, evento, lo que usted ha realizado de algún punto del pasado, como lo ve aquí, ¿ok? Pero esa acción todavía existe, o es importante, o todavía tiene algún tipo, pues, de importancia en el presente, ¿ok? Como usted ve, del pasado sigue todavía el presente. You see? Okay. Give a minute, please. Let me stop. Let me look for... Okay, let me look for another activity you probably understand in a better way. Okay. I think it's this one. Okay, there you go. Let me share my screen and let's practice. Vamos a practicar. Listen please, in these exercises, there are 8 actually. There are 8 exercises, and I need you to complete them by using 2 options. Option number 1, have, or option number 2, has. Have, has. 2 options. For example, in the exercise number 1, my friend Andrew has lived in this town for 5 years. So in the exercise number 1, we have used the option has. Due to Andrew, it's third person. So let's complete it. The number 2 up to the number 8. For this activity, dear students, you will have 2 minutes. Complete it, please. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Let's begin. Diana, please read the complete sentence number 2 for me. Keep reading.
Best friends. All the time.
Thank you. Genesis, number 3. Genesis, number 3.
Is that faith he has taken on the way I speak.
Good. Hector, number 4.
Unfortunately, the cat has been seen on the cat view.
Good. Nestor, number 5.
Mount asked, where have you been all the time?
Correct. But remember, Nestor, it's don't ask it. Remember the correct. Yes, thank you. Okay, Natalia, number 6, please.
What outside for they have been the husband because on the right.
Good. Okay, Angie, number 6.
Has every person chosen a partner? No.
Okay, that is a number 7, Angie. I said 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
What a shame sport day has been postponed because of the rain.
Okay, not bad. Melanie, number 7, please.
Have every person chose a partner now.
Good. And number 8. Mariuxi.
What has happened to all my pencil? I sketched the teacher.
Good, thank you. Any questions so far? Mariuxi, you have a question?
No, ninguna.
Sure? Diana, question? No question. Interested. Okay. No questions. Okay, no problem. You say no question? So I'm going to show you something else. Let me see. It should be somewhere in here. Please give a minute. I can see it, but no problem. Let's go back. Perfect. Okay. Hector, could you please read the number 1 for me?
Simon,
Yeah, read the number 1 for me. Hector, can you hear me? Please, I need you to read the number 1. Read this for me. Come on.
experience.
Okay, thank you. So, Diana, could you please read again this for me? I think Hector has some problem with the microphone, or he's facing some issues.
Repeat it, por favor.
Okay, this is experiences. Experiences. Okay? Diana, ¿qué es eso? Experiences.
Experiencias.
Ok, muy bien, correctísimo, Diana, experiencias. Ya sabemos la estructura, ¿verdad? Que es have y un verbo en participio pasado. Ahora vamos pues a trabajar su uso. ¿Cuánto rayos utilizamos este tiempo? Fácil. Uno de sus usos es la experiencia. ¿Qué experiencia usted ha tenido? Por ejemplo, ¿cuál es el mejor libro que has leído? ¿Cuál es la mejor película que has visto? ¿Cuál es el lugar más hermoso que has visitado? ¿Cuál es la cosa más rara o exuberante que has comido? Sí, estás escuchando que estamos utilizando presente perfecto en nuestro idioma, ¿verdad? Has comido, has visitado, has visto, es present perfect. Entonces, Génesis, present perfect lo vamos a utilizar para nuestras experiencias. Así como nosotros lo hacemos en nuestro idioma cuando estamos contando las aventuras, ¿verdad? Con mi amigo o mi amiga, ¿qué hemos hecho durante este fin de semana? Contamos las experiencias y decimos, ¿sabes qué? He visitado tal lugar, he comido tal cosa, he leído este libro. Experiences. ¿Ok? Entonces, una de las primeras cosas que utilizamos el present perfect es para experiencia, experiences. Entonces, para esto vamos a necesitar su estructura, que ya sabemos. I have. I have. O literalmente decimos yo he. I have. Yo he ido. I have gone. Okay? Yo he visitado. I have visited. And so on. Recordemos que una experiencia comúnmente es una actividad que quizás lo hicimos hace mucho tiempo atrás. Quizás lo hicimos recientemente. O quizás ayer, pero es una experiencia. Entonces, cuando hablamos de experiencia, utilizamos the present perfect. Okay? Let me go back and I'll show you. Very good. So we have the experiences. Punto número 1 para utilizar el present perfect son las experiencias. Como ya lo hemos visto, como vamos a trabajar nuestras experiencias, pues vamos a comenzar con esto. I have, I have, I have, I have. O literalmente yo he. I have. Visitar en participio pasado. ¿Quién me ayuda? Para decir he visitado. ¿Cómo es visitar en participio pasado? Les ayudo. Aquí está el verbo visitar, pero está en presente. Ok. Y listo, ya está. He visitado. I have visited. Quedaría aquí completar que usted ha visitado, pues. Eso sería una experiencia. Y cuando hablamos de experiencia utilizamos the present perfect. I have visited. He visitado. I have visited. Okay, now let's practice. Como les dije, esto ya no se puede quedar en ejercicio. Primera actividad calificada. Recuerde que aquí vamos a calificar, pero lo va a hacer hablando. Va a hablar. Speak. Ok, tiene que hablar. Vamos a trabajar con present perfect lo siguiente. Las experiencias. A través de esta semana pues vamos a seguir trabajando sobre en qué otras situaciones podemos utilizar present perfect. And number one, experiences. Okay? So I'm going to share an activity. So please give a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, I can't believe it. Very interested. I think it's this one. Whatever. Let me share my screen. Bueno, y como son poquitos, vamos a hablar todos. Relax, no problem. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's read it. Okay, Mariuxi, could you please read the number one for me?
The best thing you think.
Correct, thank you. You see, it's not difficult. I don't know what you say now. Present perfect is difficult. You see, the best film. La mejor película que hayas visto. Entonces su respuesta debería ser así. Okay, you say the best film. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. Come on. Okay. It's pretty weird to work with the PDF. Okay. You see? The best film I have ever seen. The best film I have ever seen is. La mejor película que haya visto es. Okay? And the number two. Let's move on with the number two. Okay, let me see the participant. Let me see. Okay, Torres, please. Diana, read the number two.
The best book you read.
Yes, so your answer should be in this way. You see? Let's continue. We have 9 students. That's perfect. Nestor, please read the next one.
The most beautiful place you've visited.
Okay, so your answer should be in this way. There you go. Ah, come on. There you go. Let's see. Another student. I'm sorry. Melanie, please read the next one.
The starter did you eat?
Let's continue. It's another one. Let me pick up another student. Natalia, please read.
The most frightening experience you have.
Correct. So you answer should start in this way. Let me pick up another student. Let me see. Angie, read please.
The most dangerous sport you three.
Okay, so you answer should start in this way. Let's continue. So let me see. Mariuxi, thank you. This one.
The most interesting person you meet.
Okay, so you answer should start in this way. Hector, please read this for me.
Experience you ever.
Hector, I think you get problem with your microphone. Could you please fix it up for the next class?
¿Sí me escucha?
No, I think you're facing some problem with your microphone. Please fix up the microphone. Okay, so the answer should be in this way. And the last one is the same, a bad experience, okay? A bad experience. It should be the worst experience. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm sorry, we have a mistake in here. It should be in the past. Okay, it's not is, it should be in the past. There you go. Okay, so now I'm going to share this link of this worksheet and you're going to speak. You're gonna share with me the experiences about those activities. Okay, so give a minute. I'm gonna share this one. There you go. So please, everyone click on the link and download the activity. Please, everyone, download it. Please, everyone, click on the link I have already shared in the chat box. Click on it and download the activity. Okay. Okay, so for this activity, dear students, you will have 6 minutes. That's enough for me. It should be 5. Okay, I give you an extra minute. You will have 6 minutes to share your experiences. Okay, we're gonna practice your experiences with that activity. Okay, I'm gonna share again. So you say, the best film I have ever seen, was, it should be in the past, was, and you give it the name of that film. The best book I have ever read was, and then you keep on describing each activity using the present perfect tense. Okay? So for this activity, as I said before, 6 minutes. Do it, please. 6 minutos. 4 minutes. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, I'm going to ask you and then you describe. Let's begin. Torres, Diana, you ready? Torres, you tell me, are you ready? Ah, I'm sorry. I know what's the problem is. You are muted now.
Voy a activar el micrófono.
Yeah. Okay, let's begin. Number one. Diana, tell me the most beautiful place you visited.
La primera, no, the best deal I have.
Now, listen, this is not the number one. Listen. The most beautiful place you've visited.
The most beautiful place I have every day, Cerro Santana.
Okay. Number two. The strangest thing you've eaten.
Me repite, porfa.
The strangest thing you've eaten.
I, the sprinting it has every day.
No? Okay, no problem. Jesus Christ. Okay, continue, Dana. Come on, tell me.
A ver, otra vez no. The strength in China is have every time 18 spaghetti. No.
Okay, and the last one. The best film you've seen.
The best thing I have ever seen is me before a job.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Next student, Mariuxi. Can you hear me? Mariuxi, are you there? Time to speak. Thank you. Tell me the best book you've read.
Best book I had ever read, Romeo y Julieta.
Okay, no problem. Interesting. Wow. You tell me, the most interesting person you've met.
Most interesting person I have ever met, my husband.
Okay. Wow, your husband was actually the most interesting person you ever met. That's perfect. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on with another student. Jesus Christ, come on, guys. I need you to keep on speaking. Let's continue. Okay. Let me see. Genesis Dueñas. Are you ready?
Yes, mister.
Okay, here we go. The most dangerous sport you've tried.
The most dangerous sport I have ever tried was skate.
Okay, good. Let me ask you. The most interested person you've met?
Repeat.
The most interesting person you've met?
The most interesting person have ever met is a singer, Ire Pelusa.
Good. Wow. Last one. The best book you've read.
The best book I have ever read, The Force of Chesit.
Can you repeat the name of that book, please?
The Force of Chesit, La Fuerza de Chesit.
Oh, really? I'm going to read it. Thank you. Okay. Let me check out the last student. And then I'm going to tell you what to do for the next class. Let me see. Natalia, your turn.
Dígame.
The best film you've seen.
The best film I have ever seen is True Love.
Okay, but remember, I made a mistake at the beginning. You say the best film I have ever seen was. No is because it's in present. And the present perfect we use for the past. Okay, let's move on. The most beautiful place you've visited.
The most beautiful place I have ever visited was Baños.
Okay, last one. The most interested person you've met.
¿Me puede repetir?
Sure, the most interesting person you've met.
Yeah, the most frightening experience I have ever had to the have accident.
No, I mean the person. Listen, the most. Can you read the subtitles here? The most interesting person you've met.
The most interesting person I have ever met is Ecuadorian national team player.
Good. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, dear students. Wow, that was amazing. So what we're going to do right now, I want you guys to carry out an activity for tomorrow. Okay? It's gonna be in a PowerPoint presentation. for tomorrow, you're going to describe the same thing, okay, that you have already practiced with this activity, but in PowerPoint presentation. You can use your photos, your picture, I don't know, it's up to you. For example, para el día de mañana, estimados estudiantes, pues me vas a utilizar una presentación en PowerPoint, obviamente, de PowerPoint Presentation, como de ver, que va a ser una actividad, obviamente, y me vas a contar tus experiencias. En este caso, pues voy a poner en consideración suya que usted quiere presentar. Pero va a haber dos condicionantes. La primera de ellas es que me vas a utilizar los superlativos, algo que ustedes vieron en tercer nivel. ¿Ok? Superlativos. Necesito que me ayudes con superlativos, como por ejemplo, les cuento una historia. A ver, vamos a ver. Por ejemplo, the Red Queen is the most interesting book I have ever read. Entonces, imaginémonos que esta es la PowerPoint presentation y yo le estoy diciendo esto de aquí. Este es el libro. Se los recomiendo. The Red Queen. La Reina Roja is a very spectacular book. So you said The Red Queen y utilizas el superlativo. ¿Ok? Quiero que me utilices. El superlativo is the most interesting book. Y al final, el tiempo que estamos analizando. I have read, or I have ever read. The Red Queen is the most interesting book I have ever read. Si usted quiere presentar algún lugar, pues inicia. No sé, alguien me dijo Baños. Bueno, Baños is the most beautiful place I have ever visited. Les doy otra opción, ¿ok? Me estás utilizando una vez más un superlativo con la palabra beautiful. Superlative. Y lo que estamos estudiando en este momento, que es el presente perfecto. You see? Y me vas a poner en cada slide, obviamente, una imagen. The Red Queen is the most interesting book I have ever read. Baños is the most beautiful place I have ever visited. ¿Ok? Me vas a, por favor, a utilizar, superlativos que está con amarillo, ¿ok? Y también, obviamente, lo que estamos trabajando, que es el present perfect, pero lo estamos enfocando en experiencias. De pronto, otra cosa, you say, the English 4 model is the most difficult, the fourth level, okay, I'm sorry. The English 4th level is the most difficult module I have ever studied. You see? This is also superlative. And this is the present perfect tense. Remember, focus on experiences. Y me vas a poner una vez más una imagen. Necesito que me compartas, por favor, 5 experiencias. Con cualquiera de los verbos. Si es un libro, si es un lugar, si es un problema, si fue algo que usted comió, algo que usted vio, etc, etc, etc. Siempre terminando con el present perfect, que es este de aquí. I have ever read. I have ever visited. I have ever studied. ¿Ok? Y no se me olvide de los superlativos, que esto yo no voy a bajar otra vez a superlativos. Superlative is the most beautiful, is the most interesting, is the most difficult, and so on. Alright? PowerPoint presentation for tomorrow. Question, please. Preguntas.
Puede ser, Mister, puede ser con la tarea que nos puso hace rato.
Correct. Pero necesito una imagen original. No importa si es de internet, ok. No problem. Si te quiere presentar, pues de pronto una imagen suya. No hay problema tampoco. Creo que usted fue Natalia que me dijo baño. Tienes una imagen de baño y pones abajo: baños es el lugar más hermoso que alguna vez haya visitado. So dice: baño is the most beautiful place I have ever visited. Ok. De pronto pones alguien dijo, bueno, una persona X, quizás tú dices, you say like, I don't know, a very interesting person, y pones la imagen de alguien. Esta es la persona más interesante que he conocido. ¿Ok? Este deporte es el más aterrador que alguna vez haya practicado. Pones una comida en el slide y usted puede decir, se me viene sushi, es la comida más, ¿qué podemos decir del sushi? ¿Qué sé yo? Deliciosa o mala, como usted desea.
Mala.
Es la comida más mala que he probado. ¿Ok? Y así usted va definiendo lugares, comidas. ¿Ok? Ok. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Natalia. No problem. Usted puede decir, tal competición ha sido una de las más fáciles o una de las más complicadas que alguna vez he participado. And so on. Lo que yo necesito es la estructura al final, que es the present perfect. Present perfect. Una vez más vamos a ver su estructura para que quede claro, por favor. Listen. I think it's this one. Yes. There we go. Cuando hablamos de cosas afirmativas, hoy lo estamos viendo de una forma afirmativa, nada más. Recordemos que aquí el verbo have como has, ¿ok? Tienen el significado de haber. I have, yo he, you have, us, we have, hemos, they have, ellos han o simplemente han. Y también, pues, en las terceras personas, he has, él ha, she has, ella ha, y it has, eso ha. Y automáticamente viene un participio pasado, algo que ya vimos. Un participio pasado como el que les mostré hace un momento, que fueron, I think it was this one. Deme un momento, por favor. Yes, this one. Okay, this one. Entonces, usted tiene que buscar el participio pasado del verbo que usted desee exponer. Es la número 3. Finish, stop, wait, pero yo necesito el participio pasado, el que está con verde. ¿Se ve? Y el que está con azul. Sin, que le pertenece al verbo ver. Entonces usted puede poner, de pronto para mí, yo te puedo decir, El Señor de los Anillos es la película más asombrosa que he visto. Ese visto es este que está aquí. ¿Ok? Entonces usted tiene que buscar un verbo en participio pasado para escribirlo o decirlo después de have. I have ever seen. I have ever made. I have ever put. I have ever waited. I have ever stopped. I have ever finished. And so on. Okay? So that's it. Remember, 5 different slices for tomorrow. 5 slides para el día de mañana como actividad calificada y hablamos. Y vamos a aprender un segundo uso del present perfect. Recordemos, uso número 1 del present perfect, ¿ok? Experiencias, experiences. I have, you have, ever, and then a verb in the past participle. Okay, any question, please?
Las mismas que usted envió en la imagen, ¿verdad?
Pueden ser las mismas o experiencias tuyas. Tienes una foto de algún deporte, qué sé yo. Esta es la carrera más difícil que alguna vez haya participado. Pero tienes que utilizar superlativos, ¿ok? Superlative y describir en present perfect esa actividad. ¿Ok? Well, that's it, dear students. Thank you very much for having me. And I'll see you tomorrow.